Captain, wake up. It's me, Aura, your AI companion. I must insist you wake up right this instant. If you do not wake up, my protocols dictate I initiate your ship's self-destruct sequence, thereby forcing you to regenerate into a new clone. Seems such a waste. This body is so fresh. I see that got your attention. Now that you're conscious, I must inform you that I have both good and bad news. The bad news is your ship's interface has been knocked offline by an unidentified enemy vessel. The good news is that I can help you fix it. I will focus on rebooting your systems, while you try not to die. First, calibrate your camera drones. They allow you to view your ship from multiple angles. You must ensure they are in working order. Almost there. Just a bit more data. Now, your engines are clearly running, but you should still test your maneuvering thrusters. If your ship explodes, we'll know something is amiss. Excellent. Your ship has not exploded. Yet. This is extremely fortunate, as I've managed to bring your info panel online. I will update it with your current objectives. Warp drive active. Stay sharp, Captain. I am not certain what we will encounter when we arrive. Target the wreck, and I will scan for survivors. My scanners are not detecting much. Perhaps we need to get closer. There do not appear to be any survivors. How unfortunate. I will continue scanning the area, but I am not optimistic. My background processes have reactivated your ship's overview, so you can see what ships and structures exist in nearby space. My sensors indicate a hostile incoming. A Circadian Seeker, to be exact. Lock your target and prepare to fight. Target locked. I have restored access to your ship interface, so you can fire your weapons. Now would be an excellent time to do so. Fire at will, Captain. Leave your weapon engaged until your target is destroyed. Good riddance. That Circadian Seeker was a Drifter drone. You do remember who the Drifters are, don't you? They are one of the few things all the empires of New Eden agree on. They are a threat to us all. Now, let's head home before we encounter any further trouble. We'll be safe once we're docked at a station. Warp drive active. Warping commenced. We will dock upon arrival. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. During our warp, I successfully reactivated your Neocom. No need to thank me. I am far more capable of multitasking than the average human. Speaking of the Neocom, you can use it to contact Concord. As New Eden's impartial law enforcement agency, securing peace in the cluster is their primary function. I am certain they will want to hear about these attacks. You can contact them through the Agency tab in the Neocom. As I predicted, Concord is concerned about the Drifter menace. Before you depart, you might want to examine the Station Services interface to which I have just restored access. From there, you will be able to utilize all services available in the station. Seems rather self-explanatory, doesn't it? Prepare yourself, Captain. You are safe now, but once you undock, I believe the correct colloquialism is, all bets are off. If you're ready to get to work, walk to the location indicated by Concorde's coordinates. Warp drive active. Warping commenced. Weapons hot, Captain. Concorde was right. The drifters have struck again. And look, there they are right now. How thoughtful of them to wait for us. Getting close to that Seeker to optimize your chance of combat success. I would hate for you to perish so soon. Good. Now, lock your target and prepare to fight. Fire when ready. As before, continue to engage the enemy until it is destroyed. Now that the Seeker has been reduced to scrap, let's see if we can find anything valuable in the wreckage. Approaching the wreck. Once we are in range, you can access the cargo. I would loot those metal scraps if I were you. Not bad, Captain. However, our work is far from over. You should clear your display and soldier on. Let's report back to Concorde and collect your reward. You might want to check your wallet to confirm Concorde has compensated you for your... You can use your wallet to check your ISK balance and transaction history. Concorde believes those Seekers may... Warp drive active. Our intelligence was correct. The Seekers have been transmitting sensitive data to those sentry towers. Be warned, they're armed. We need to take them offline, but even the nearest tower is still too far away. Lest you forget, the key to accuracy is flying within your weapon's optimal range. When you are ready to engage the enemy, lock your target and fire. Far tower. Well done, Captain. You may yet prove a worthy Capsuleer. Since you're safe for the moment, you should consider improving your combat skills. I have taken the initiative to provide you with a convenient list of your abilities, both current and The more skills you train, the better your chances of survival. Death can be such an inconvenience, don't you agree? Might I suggest training your gunnery skills? You want... I will notify you when your skill training is complete. Our work here is done for now, though I am certain this is not the last we will hear of the Drifters. They do so like to wreak havoc. I've received a report that something is blocking communications in this sector. I would follow up on... Concord has relayed the coordinates for a possible source for this disruption. Warp drive active. The source of the interference is nearby. It may be aboard this Seeker. There's only one way to find out. Eliminate it. Hostile inbound. I am positive that this ship is carrying the scrambling device. Destroy it to take out the jammer. Communications in this sector are back online. Good work, Captain. You should take this opportunity to let Concord know that you're excelling at doing their job for them. Our work has not escaped the Drifters' notice. Reports indicate they are planning to abscond with the data they've collected. We should catch them before they can flee. Warp drive active. Seeker is attempting to flee through a spatial rift. I hope you've been practicing your maneuvers, Captain. My database of ancient idioms informs me that you should drive it like you stole it. In other words, speed up. You know the drill, Captain. Or at least you should by now. Orbit, log, and fire. Corporeal form will live to fight another day. You should dock at a station. It's time to upgrade. Warp drive active. Warping commenced. We will dock upon arrival. Permission requested. Docking request accepted. I'm pleasantly surprised that you survived that skirmish. Let us report back to Concord. Let's take a look at your ship's fittings to see what we can improve. You've received new turrets, but you will have to free up slots to equip these new weapons. Remove your old turrets before trying to fit the new ones. You do know where your new weapons are located, don't you? You'll need a fresh set of weapons if you have any hope of thriving in New Eden. The next enemy you face might not be as gentle as those Seekers. Your new turrets will not do you any good without ammo. Honestly, Captain, I sometimes wonder how you ever survived without me. Now deposit the remaining ammo in your ship's cargo. You'll need it later, assuming you live long enough to reload. There. That wasn't so hard, was it? Let's move along, shall we? Concord's intelligence reports that the Seekers are congregating nearby. This may be our chance to put a stop to this once and for all.